Well, we have some very special guests here in the 6 News studio today. We have Taffy, Tally, and Charlie Payne from Wagon Wash Elkhorn. Charlie, thank you so much for being here today. Here on the 6 on Your Side Safety Desk, of course, we want to prioritize safety for you and your loved ones. And that includes your furry loved ones as well. So, of course, we see Taffy and Tally all dressed up. We're just a couple days away from Halloween. So, Charlie, we're going to talk a little bit about Halloween safety. Is there anything that people should know when it comes to preparing their pets, their furry family members, and getting them ready for that holiday?
Yeah, there's a few things to consider. The first thing is that most dogs, with all the action going on, trick-or-treaters coming and going to the house, like to bark, like to react. I recommend putting them in a safe, quiet room, maybe giving them like a calming chew or a toy to kind of keep them occupied, to kind of keep them, away from the action.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot going on Halloween. You think of all the families, all the kids heading around the neighborhood, getting that candy and everything.
Right.
It can be probably overstimulating for dogs. Do you find that families think a lot about keeping their pets safe on this holiday, maybe, just as much as they should their little ones?
I think for the most part people do, and again it's just, the dogs want to be part of the action, but you just kind of have to keep them away. And if for some reason they are part of the action, it's a good idea beforehand to make sure that their collar or tags are up to date, so in case they were to get out, you'd be able to get them back easier that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely some good things to think about. Now we got Tally and Taffy in some really cute costumes. If people are thinking about dressing up their pets for Halloween, what are some safety things that they should know before they pick out a costume?
Right. I think the first thing to remember is to take a look at the costume, make sure that there's no loose parts on there that they could bite off and maybe choke on. The other thing to consider is to keep their ears and eyes, make sure they're not covered. Make sure their breathing isn't impeded at all. And I would also definitely recommend trying on the costume before Halloween.
Absolutely.
Make sure that they're comfortable with it. Yes. And make sure that they're going to like it.
Yeah, well,
because you don't want to throw it on there and have them, hate it.
And you can never be too safe too. So definitely some good tips from you, Charlie. Thank you so much.